Hi, my name is Keelan and I'm an exchange student from Dublin, Ireland, studying at ASU for the year. Having no prior experience of US culture, it was daunting to say the least. I think my first memorable experience was the pep rally at the start of the semester. It encapsulates so much of my experience here in Arizona, the extravagance of it all, the students chanting different phrases at each other, the ASU band running out while playing, Sparky rappelling from the ceiling. The stadium was filled with as many students as there are in my university back home. The entire thing was madness. I think the second memorable experience was my first class of entrepreneurship. We were made to do these challenges for team bonding and we ended up winning. I'm grateful for that experience as those people in the clip are now quite close friends. However, it wasn't easy at the start. I didn't know a whole lot of people and most of my days I spent doing almost nothing at all, with the day ending coming back to my apartment complex. Going up the stairs to my floor, back to my apartment, and working on assignments. Hardly the American experience I was looking for. Fortunately though, things got a lot better. I started meeting other internationals who were also on exchange and we started doing things together. This is Corey, he's Australian, and he was here last semester and it was really nice to have someone with a bit of experience here in Tempe to show us the ropes. This is Aman, he's Indian and the clumsiest in our group. To emphasize this, I included the first take in which he managed to mess up by just walking past the camera. Next is Sebastiano, he's Italian and as you can clearly see, a Sun Devils fan. And last but not least is Joel. Like Corey, he's also Australian, but he was my first real new friend here, and since the start of the semester, he's been with me experiencing everything Phoenix and Arizona has to offer. Although it's only been 4 months or so, I truly know I've made a friend for life in him, and for that I'm incredibly grateful. This is also my first time living by myself, and I found myself with much more downtime than I usually have, so I decided to try and pick up skateboarding. The paths in Tempe are perfect for it, and I've enjoyed the hobby quite a bit, although you can probably tell I've still got a ways to go. Another pastime I've enjoyed quite a bit is watching the Arizona sunset. There's nothing like it back home, and I'm still in awe every time I see it. As you can imagine, although I love being here, I still miss being home quite a bit. That's why when my best friend from back home came to surprise me, I was over the moon. It was so nice having him here and to do things with him around Tempe and Arizona. The first thing we did was go to the Oregon game, and to say it was a memorable experience was an understatement. This also happens to be the first football game I went to, as usually I'm in work on game day, so it was amazing to finally experience that, and experiencing it with my friend from back home made it so much better. It was an intense game as we were the underdogs and led most of the match, with Oregon making a near comeback in the final quarter that was quite nerve-wracking. However, we pulled through and won the match. We also stormed the field, which was an adrenaline-inducing experience I'll never forget. I think football games, like pep rallies, encapsulate so much of the American experience. It's loud, bombastic, and there's nothing like it anywhere else in the world. While my friend from back home was still here, we also traveled to Sedona and the Grand Canyon, and it was genuinely one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. I remember barely being on my phone on the drive there, completely distracted by the amazing vistas just outside the window. I'm not sure why, but for some reason I put off so many experiences until my friend from home came. Going to a football game, traveling, and going to a shooting range. The shooting range was truly a terrifying experience for me, and it made me realize how fragile life is. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my story of living in Arizona so far, and I can only hope next semester will be just as good.